Are you thinking about stepping up to a suite for that next cruise vacation? Join us as we experience the suite life aboard Celebrity's Reflection. And stay with us all the way to the end of the video. I'm going to introduce you to a very special fundraising cruise for the Tunnel to Towers Foundation. And as always, if you enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications to get notified each time we post new content. My guest today is Larry Jackson, co-owner of Cruise Holidays of Viera, located in Melbourne, Florida. Larry and Linda are avid cruisers and have been satisfying the needs of customers in and around Florida and across the country for cruises and cruise vacations since 2003. Hi, Larry. Welcome to RTE Travel Talk.
Hi, Ken. Thanks.
Now, Larry, I understand that you're not broadcasting from home base this morning. Where are we?
We're offshore of Belize City, and we are on board Celebrity's Reflection, and we are broadcasting from a royal suite aboard the Celebrity Reflection. This is a 7-day cruise from Fort Lauderdale.
Wow, that's a step up in style. How are you finding it?
It's wonderful. You know, when you first get in the suite, then you start exploring the different amenities that come with it, and as you go along, then you expand out. And it gets better as you go along because you're exploring more and more.
Amazing. So what prompted you to go with the suite this time, Larry?
Well, we always try different cabins when we're out. One of the things when we're cruising, we're really experimenting so that we can advise our clients. And we have a lot of clients who that's all they do is book suites. So we wanted to see what celebrities, this is their upper tier suite. Their entry level suite is called the Sky Suite. And then there are different suites that go up different levels and different amenities as you go along.
So in terms of the level, the Royal Suite is at the top?
No, it's at the bottom of, I guess I would call those the enhanced suites. So you have Sky Suites, they have one level of amenities. Then you go to Royal Suite, it has another one, and then they have like the Owner's Suite and those types, and they have more amenities also.
Oh, fantastic.
When we're talking, I think we should discuss the pricing on this. What Celebrity has done, and this is and a lot of the other cruise lines are copying them, and that's to include in all of their fares, Wi-Fi, the gratuities for the staff, and internet. So every cruise booked with Celebrity comes with those three things. Now you can, when you go to a suite, then you get extra amenities, such as you get one specialty dining. The suite we're in, you get unlimited specialty dining. So on this ship, there are 5 specialty restaurants that you can go and eat at, and you can do that for all the meals, or if you want to, your butler will bring the meal to you in your suite from those specialty restaurants.
Wow. So you must be getting spoiled with the butler.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The butler is fantastic. That's one of the best parts of the suite. So that's why I say you explore as you go along, and the butler tells you the things that they can do, or and you just, it gets better. Now, one of the things that you can do with Celebrity is you can actually take their basic fare and upgrade it so that that's called the always included fare. Then if you want to, you can go to what they call the indulge fare, and that gives you a premium beverage package, streaming Wi-Fi, which is what we're on, which is much faster,
right?
And a $400 onboard credit. With those amenities, they cost $600 per person. That's on a 7-day cruise. However, you get $600 worth of upgraded services. You can choose what your amenities are going to be, and it's very simple. You don't have to pay for everything separately.
Right, and that's kind of what we're seeing. More and more people and cruisers are starting to look for more of an all-inclusive experience, and that's getting very close to an all-inclusive experience.
Yeah, the suites are kind of like being on a Silver Sea or a Regent 7 Seas, but you're on a large ship, and so it's not quite the same pricing.
Right. So speaking of the suite, you were kind enough to send us a video. So why don't we take a little tour of the Royal Suite on the Celebrity Reflection, and you can tell us about what we're looking at.
Okay, sounds good. The suite is composed of basically 2 rooms, this being the living room, and this is coming through. This is the wet bar, and then you have a table for 6 there.
Okay.
So you can have your meals there. And this suite comes stocked with 2 spirits of your choice. Here's another view of the living room. There's one television there, and then out to the balcony. This cabin is 593 square feet. The balcony itself is 153. And as you'll see on the balcony, you can get a table with 2 chairs and actually 2 lounges, and then your jacuzzi.
Ooh, I
So
like
you
the
have a
looks of that jacuzzi.
yeah, that's one of 2 jacuzzis. So that's
Okay.
the one. This is the one on the balcony. And again, another view of the that's Linda exploring the storage capabilities. And we had just had the luggage delivered. And then the second room is, in that other room, there's a half bath. And here is the bedroom. It also has its own television also. By the way, this bed is a king size bed, which is a little unusual for most cruises. And then there's the jacuzzi again from the view from the bedroom. And now you can see the walk-in closet there on the right. And you can see me photographing me. And so now we'll go towards, this is the other bathroom, the master bathroom. Once again, here's the walk-in closet with storage, the safe, life vest, etc. And now we're going into the master bath. You can see it has the 2 sinks. There's the other jacuzzi. And then here is the shower. And it's a rain shower along with a handheld shower.
It's like a house at sea.
It is. That's what you get really spoiled with this much room. So that's pretty much the quick tour. And you can see we had a welcoming bottle of champagne there.
So you mentioned that you have your choice of all of the specialty dining restaurants, and that's included with your fare on the Royal Suite. That's
And so so you don't have to pay the cover charge. On Celebrity, they have a restaurant called Sushi on 5. And that's an a la carte type of a menu where you pay by the piece, but you don't have to pay anything in the suites. Then they have the Tuscan Grill, which is an Italian restaurant. And I think it has a $40 or $50 cover charge. And then they have something new called the Petite Chef. And this is actually a dinner that is done on your plate, and it's an animated chef comes out and makes a dish for you on your table. So that Le Petite Chef is really, really neat.
So what the Petite Chef, what is it, kind of like a hologram?
Yes, exactly. It's a hologram. The chef comes out and he actually creates the meal on your plate, and it's projected onto your plate. And then as soon as the meal is finished, they put the meal down in front of you that he created. So then you eat it.
So Larry, you mentioned specialty dining. Now there's all kinds of specialty dining restaurants across the ship. Is there anything in particular that you get in terms of specialty dining when it comes to being a perk for being in one of the suites?
Yes, actually, there are 2 Celebrity has 2 specialty restaurants. One is called Blue, BLU, and that's for guests in the Aqua class, which is just a standard balcony on the higher decks, and that's called the Aqua Class Fare. And then for the suite guests, they have their own restaurant called Luminae. Luminae is a very unique restaurant. It only has about 40 tables. All the tables are for 2, with a few exceptions for 4 people. One of the things that they do on board, which is also something they do on the luxury cruise lines, is they do a manifest with a picture of all the suite guests. So by the second day, everybody in the restaurant knows who you are and your name and your preferences. It has a very special menu. It's by one of their gourmet chefs, does the menu just for Luminae, and it is fabulous. I think it's probably the best specialty restaurant at sea. So that's a wonderful perk, is the Luminae restaurant, and that's only for suite guests.
And really, when the dining on board these cruise ships in the premium class and the luxury class, it's the real treat and a real perk of cruising to be able to go to all of these specialty restaurants, and they're just kind of right there. So how has the cruise been so far, Larry?
Oh, it's been great. We spent a day in Nassau, and yesterday we were a day in Cozumel. One of the great things about this cruise, the capacity of this ship is 3,000 passengers, and there's 919 people on board the ship, and it's staffed with the same amount of staff as you'd have for 3,000 passengers. So you have a third of as many passengers and the same amount of crew.
So, in other words, you have somebody following you around, picking up napkins and asking what to do to make your experience even better.
Yeah, and there's a lot of little subtleties, like you don't wait for elevators. You rarely ever ride in with anybody in an elevator. Wherever you go, I went to they have a specialty coffee called Baccio on 5, and I went down yesterday to get coffee, and usually there's a line of people ordering, lattes or whatever, and there was nobody in the whole place. So I mean, just everything is much quicker without so many people. And when you go yesterday in Cozumel, we had 5 ships in.
Right.
So things are coming back. We had 6 ships in Nassau the day before. So, but that's still not near what we would normally see on a typical day.
So, Larry, with that few people on board, does the ship feel empty, or is it still, you feel like everybody's having a good time, or what's the overall?
Oh yeah. Yeah, everybody. I think everybody's really enjoying. I mean, we're getting so spoiled that one of the amenities with the suite is something called Michael's Club. It's a private lounge just for suite guests, and with its own bar, concierge, and things like that. Last night we were in there at 6 o'clock, and there were 2 other people in there. I mean, normally that would be completely full. It's just very nice. It's one of the things with the luxury cruise lines is they have a lot more common area space to the amount of passengers, and so that's what it feels more like being on a Silver Sea or Regent Seven Seas or Seabourn or something like that.
Wonderful. How was
this is the best time to be cruising.
How was your boarding process?
Well, if you haven't cruised since the shutdown back in March of 2020, things have changed, and one of the things that the cruise lines have been trying to do is to create a touchless experience for boarding. So a few days or a few weeks before you go on the cruise, you download the app, and I'm just going to go over celebrities. Everybody has little nuances, but they're all pretty much the same. You download the app. Once you have the app on your phone, then you take a picture of your passport, a picture of your vaccine card, and upload those. And then for us, we had to have a COVID test 2 days before boarding. So you have to print that out once you have the test. Now that varies from cruise lines. Some are doing 3 days, some are doing 24, some are doing 3 days for PCR and 24 for an antigen. So that's where you really have to be in concert with your travel advisor. We are also advising our clients on where to get the testing. So that's another benefit of having a travel advisor book your cruise for you. Then 24 hours before you're going to go on the cruise, they notify you to fill out a health questionnaire, which is something we used to do at the pier with a pencil. And you fill out the questionnaire and basically tell them you don't have any symptoms of any illness. And so when you get to the pier, everything is already uploaded and ready to go. And you just go up, you tell them your cabin number, they look at your picture to make sure it's you, and then you get on board the ship. So there's no standing in line, there's no waiting. When you get aboard, the key card is actually outside your stateroom, so you don't have to wait for someone to go create the key card or whatever, and it's all ready to go, and everything's uploaded.
Saves a ton of time, and it's just all that much faster to go from your car to, or your transportation to, on board the ship and enjoying your vacation.
Absolutely, Ken. That's what's happening, and you don't have to worry about remembering your passport or all these other things, although we highly recommend everybody make copies of their documents to take with them in case something goes wrong with the Wi-Fi or whatever.
Okay. So what's next on the agenda for Larry and Linda?
Let's see. We are on March 21st. We'll be escorting 65 people on the Celebrity Millennium. Okay. And this is a fundraiser cruise for the Military Officers Association Scholarship Fund. And I do want to tell everybody about a very special cruise we have coming up in May, and that'll be May 15th through the 23rd. It'll be an 8-day cruise out of Port Canaveral, and it's going to be a Tunnel to Towers fundraiser. And so we're going to be making a contribution of $50 per cabin to the organization, the Tunnel to Tower organization. And I urge everybody to go look at this organization. Just go the number 2t.org, and that's be the Tunnel to Towers, and we'll have it up on our website soon with the information about it. Go ahead.
I'll leave links in the description to both the Tunnel to Towers organization and your fundraising cruise. So where's the ship off to next?
Let's see. We just got to Belize this morning, and then we're going to Roatan, Honduras the following day, and then back to Fort Lauderdale. We'll be back to Fort Lauderdale on Saturday. So it's a 7-day cruise.
Okay, sounds great. If folks want to reach out to you about a celebrity cruise or another cruise vacation, what's the best way to get hold of you?
The best way is our website, justcruisin, Viera, Viera.com. or call us at 321-242-1331. And also on our website, we do a weekly podcast, a 1-hour podcast, and you can get that podcast there also.
And that's extremely informative because I listen to you every week.
We appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, Larry. Well, all the best to you and Linda. I will just take this opportunity to change my sign off just a little bit and ask you and Lynn to when you're done later today, to head down to the Lido deck and have a drink with an umbrella in it just for me.
We will do that, Ken, and we'll be thinking about you and Deb.
Have a good day, Larry, and happy cruising.
Okay. Thanks, Ken. Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And that about wraps things up for today, folks. A very special thanks to my guest, Larry Jackson of Cruise Holidays of Viera. I'll leave his contact information in the description if you'd like to reach out to Larry about a cruise or the Tunnel to Towers Foundation fundraising cruise. If you'd like to reach us, you can send a question to questions@realtravelexperts.com, visit our website, realtravelexperts.com, or leave us a comment. We always respond. And as always, folks, if you enjoyed this video, a like, subscribe, and the ring of the bell is certainly appreciated and helps us to spread the word. So until next time, happy travels.